The Venus flytrap is a unique plant, as it is both carnivorous and it produces its own food via sunlight. The Venus flytrap captures small insects such as flies by attracting them to its red, tongue-like opening using a sucrose solution. Once the leaves sense the insect's presence from small hairs on its opening, the sides close in on the insect, leaving it trapped between a finger-like grip. The Venus flytrap then begins to digest the insect by secreting acid fluids. But today we will only focus on the action of closing the sides to trap the insect. The Venus flytrap has modified leaves that act as traps, which look like this, with branch-like stems that help the sides lock down on each other, sealing the insect inside of its leaves. Our hypothesis is that the leaves of the Venus flytrap use the diffusion of water between cells to create a pressure on a side of the leaves to create a closing action on the insect. Here's an example of the cell structure of the leaves. The hairs on the inside of the leaves, when triggered, send an ion signal to the cells in the sides of the leaves. This ion signal causes the ion concentration in the leaves to increase. This increase in ions is an electrical signal that tells the cells on a certain side of the leaves to expand rapidly. Water is diffused into the cells with a process called osmosis. When the water is diffused into a cell, it has to pass through a cell wall and a membrane that helps keep unwanted substances out of the cell. Osmosis is the movement of a molecule through a semi-permeable membrane, which in this case is the cell membrane. The water molecules can be diffused in two ways, via active transport and passive transport. Passive transport is when there is no energy used to diffuse the molecules through the cell membrane, and a protein called aquaporin is used as a passageway through the cell membrane. Active transport is when a protein is used to send a stream of ions through the cell membrane using energy called ATP. Overall, the pressure created from the water growth is called turgor pressure. Along with the turgor pressure, a phenomenon called acid growth, which releases acidic compounds in the leaf tissue, loosens the cell structure, allowing more movement of the sides to close. All of these actions add to a rapid closing of the flytrap's leaves.